It's match week 35 of the Premier League and Chelsea are going to play Nottingham Forest. That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to do a match preview. Match is actually on a bank holiday, which is crazy. 3 p.m. as well. Even more crazy. And before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, hype up the video? Thank you for doing so. Let's talk about Chelsea as of recent. Chelsea recently, what's happened so far is Racine has been sacked. We got a new manager, interim manager, Callum McFarlane, and we're still considering who's going to be the next potential Chelsea manager. I probably want, obviously, Xabi Alonso, Enrique. I'll make a whole video on that later. I'll probably do one either Alonso, and I'll take Iraola. I don't want Marcus Silva. But I'll make a whole other video on that. Yes, anyways, Chelsea so far, our last match was a win. We had to score a goal, we had to keep a clean sheet, which is absolutely crazy, and we beat Leeds United, and we're going to play in the FA Cup final against Manchester City. A match that we probably could potentially be a must-win if we won European football. And so far in the league, we've lost at least 5 games in a row without scoring goal and not keeping a clean sheet, which is absolutely bonkers. And now Racine is gone. I'm hoping Callum McFarlane can steady the ship and try and get us into the top 6 somehow. And against Leeds, we saw that the players, they were downing their tools on Racine, and they actually started playing well under McFarlane, which is crazy. And yes, and I think that was the manager balance. I don't think Callum McFarlane is a tactical genius, although I do love the guy now. But anyways, McFarlane, I think he's going to be surprised too much of the managers that he's going to play next, because they don't know how he's going to set up. He's had literally no managerial history. That's what makes him so interesting. And we're playing Nottingham Forest. In Nottingham Forest, who are 5 points off the relegation zone, they don't need to win this, but they probably want to get points just so, they can say they've survived in the Premier League, they're in the Premier League for another season. But them, it's not a must-win, but they would like to win. And they're 5 points against 18th, they're 5 points off 18th placed Tottenham Hotspur. Sorry, that's too funny, man. How are they still 18th place? And yeah, so they really want to win here as well. And I think it's going to be a great match. And one thing both fans can agree on is that these two teams, Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, are not the same teams that they were a year ago. A year ago, we were much better. Us, Chelsea, and especially Nottingham Forest. I mean, on the last day, Nottingham Forest could have got Champions League football. But they did fumble, they did lose to Chelsea. And I think it was that Levi Colwill header he scored. Talk about Colwill, I'm hoping he's back. There's also news about Mikhail Mudryk, he could be back. And they're saying as early as next season, as this season, which I don't know about that. I'm hoping he can come back. We do desperately need him. I want him on the left wing. I know we said he was bad or whatever, but we want him on the left wing. I'll make another video on that later on as well. Let's talk about Chelsea. The match is at home and it's a must win, and this is the lineup. I'm going to go with goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. I think he has to start. I mean, who else are you going to put in? Robert Sanchez, he's going to start. Left back, Correa. I mean, there is an argument for Ural Hato, and I wouldn't mind him on, but I think I'd rather have Correa on the left back. Right back, I mean, I'm saying we just try a tampon. Put on Gusto can come on, let Gusto rest for a bit, I guess. But I'm saying we should put a tampon on our right back. Centre backs, I think should be Chalobah, and I'm going to toss in Adebayo. I know it's crazy to say that, but hear me out. They kept a clean sheet against Leeds somehow, and I feel like McFarlane is going to go with what he's used to. So I think he's going to put them two in front of Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez, by the way, is absolutely insane, under McFarlane. Anyways, midfield, we're going to have Caicedo. Obviously, he has to be there. And I want Andre Santos in there. I think he did actually play for Nottingham Forest. I'm not too sure about that. But I think I want him there. He's quality. I think we need him instead of Lavia for this match. And yeah, through the middle, I would want Enzo Fernandez. Definitely, he needs to be there. Without him, we haven't got our captain there. And he's actually captain not just by their own, but he is the captain. He scores goals, he scores like clutch goals, and he's just always there. We need him. I know that he said he wanted to go to Real Madrid, but apparently he's gonna try and sign a new contract. I'm not too sure about that, but I've heard that's what they're gonna do. On the right wing, I would love to have Pedro Neto. I think I take Pedro Neto on the right wing. I think he would be great, generally great. Left wing, that's going to be a hard one, because all the options there are quite bad. I think, actually, you know what, I'm going to put Pedro Neto on the left wing and Cole Palmer on the right. I hope Palmer can perform. As of recent, he hasn't been performing much, but I would want Pedro Neto on the left, Cole Palmer on the right. Up front, I want João Pedro. I mean, there's no one else you would want to put in there. Maybe Margu, but even then, not much. Liam Delap, not much. And yeah, that's how I'd want it. And by the way, we are the second last match to happen in this game week, in this Premier League game week. So by the time we play, there's a chance we could be 12th in the league. But if we do beat Nottingham Forest, we could actually go all the way up to 6th place, which I definitely take. So this is a match we cannot lose. If we draw, I'm okay with that. And we've got lower expectations because this is Callum McFarlane. I mean, he's not a qualified manager, and you never know, how good the other manager can set up, and we could lose this, if that makes sense. So what do you guys think? Could you like, comment, share, subscribe? Let me know your score prediction. My score prediction is going to be, I'm going to say 2-0. We're going to keep the theme of the clean sheet. I think we will get a clean sheet. Rob Sanchez, he's going to be phenomenal again. And scoring, I'm going to put it down to Pedro Neto. He's going to score. And let's say Caicedo, he's going to score as well. So if you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your score prediction in the video down below. And thank you for watching.